So after my first semester in college, my coach, Rico Burkett, he asked me, he said, Jahmal, why do you have a 1.7 GPA? He said, why do you have a 1.7 GPA? And since he let me walk on the basketball team, I thought I'd keep a buck with him. I'd keep it 100 with him. I said, listen, man, you know, I don't have no books. I can't afford them expensive books. I said, also, I went to an alternative high school. So I never had a lot of teachers, and now I got all these professors. All I had was computer modules at the alternative school, right? I also told them that I'm actually missing classes because of our games. So I'm missing class, and I can't study. Plus, people in Nebraska, they're treating me racist. My first day on campus, somebody walked up to me and they said, hey, can you talk to my little brother on the phone? He's never talked to a black person before. He watches N1 and MTV all the time. Can you talk to him? Somebody on my team said I'd never played basketball with a colored person before. People are treating me racist out here. It's cold, I don't have no money, I'm starving, it smells like manure, I'm having a hard time adjusting. And my coach, Rico Burkett, I swear to God, he was very patient with me, very patient. He looked at me, he was like, I said, man, after these hard basketball practices, I don't got time. I got to watch a little TV and watch a little Sports Center. I don't got time to be studying and reading. Rico was really patient with me. You know what he said? He said, Jahmal, you know what's missing from your list? I said, no, what? Your name's not on it. He said, no excuses. The highest level of maturity is taking full responsibility for your actions. I said, what? I just told you I don't have no books, man. I just told you that I went to an alternative high school. I never had teachers, now I got professors. I just told you I'm missing class because of the games. All the games and practices I can't study. I just told you people are treating me racist, man. Somebody told me they never saw a black person before. My teammate called me colored. It's freezing cold out here, it smells like manure, I hate the food, I miss my family, I'm having a hard time adjusting. After all these practices, I gotta get home to my dorm and watch Sports Center. I don't got time to be studying and reading and all, I'm having a hard time adjusting. Rico looked at me, he said, no excuses. The highest level of maturity is taking full responsibility for your actions. Silence. I left the office. I just left. We weren't gonna see eye to eye. A month later, he brings me back in. I think he's gonna yell at me about my grades. He sits me down, gives me a $500 book scholarship, right? Hey, I never had a scholarship before, so I thought I was having a full ride. I was excited. Woo! $500, man, I'm from Chicago. I ain't never had $500 before. I'm excited. I'm about to go buy my books, man. I hit the bookstore. Thank you, Rico. I hit the bookstore. I bought 4 of the 5 books that I needed. 4 of the 5. Take that enthusiasm to the classroom. I went from a 1.7 GPA. In one semester, I went to a 3.5. I had 4 A's and 1 C. Now, I never made an A in my life before. I thought only smart people can make A's. I was like, oh, you gotta be smart to make A's like that. I went from a 1.7 to a 3.5 in one semester. Man, I went to Rico's office. I kicked the door in. Boom! I set my report card on the table. I said, what? You gotta play me now. You wasn't playing me before. You gotta play me now. I have a 3.5 GPA, 4 A's and 1 C. You can't tell me nothing. You were just all in my ear. What you gonna say? Boom! 3.5, scholar athlete. Rico looked at me, looked at the report card, looked at me, looked at the report card, looked at me. He said, why the hell did you get a C? Why'd I get a C? Man, I just told you that I don't have no books. I just told you I went to an alternative high school. I'm not used to having teachers. Now I got professors. I told you people in Nebraska are treating me racist. I told you I'm missing classes because of the games. I'm missing study time because of the practices. I'm cold out here. I hate the food. People are treating me racist. I'm having a hard time adjusting. After these hard practices, I got to get back to my dorm and watch MTV, ESPN a little bit. I don't got time to be reading and studying. Rico said, man, No excuses. The highest level of maturity is taking full responsibility for your actions. Man, y'all, woo! Woo! 4 years, I played 5 minutes of basketball in 4 years. I never played. Hated Rico, woo! I hated him, man. Even though he took me around the world, gave me shoes, clothes, taught me a work ethic, I hated him. I was supposed to go to the league, man. I was nice. I'm like Dwayne Wade. I really wasn't that good. I thought I was good in my head. I thought I was really good. But I only played 1 year of high school basketball, you know what I mean? My left hand wasn't that good. I was a good hustler. Had good heart, but I wasn't that good at shooting. I wasn't that good at playing with referees. I didn't know team ball and nothing like that. I thought I was good though, so I hated Rico. You know how many people I promised a Cadillac to on my block? Gosh, I was embarrassed. I broke out in tears when I realized I wasn't going to the league. He took my dream away. Didn't like Rico. Hated him. When I graduated, I wrote a book about my journey of going from an alternative high school to college and graduating as a scholar athlete. And somebody from Chicago jail actually bought the book. And they were like, hey man, we liked your motivational story. Will you come talk to the 18-year-olds in jail? We think you do good, you inspire them. Cool, here we go. Talk to the 18-year-olds. I get to the jail, it takes me 45 minutes to get inside the jail, get searched up, checked up. I get inside the jail, and they say, oh no, we didn't say come talk to the 18-year-olds. We said come talk to the AT unit. That's an acronym for automatic transfer. These guys, they're going downstate for 20 plus years for heinous crimes. You don't mind talking to them, do you? I went to Facebook and I was like, I'm going in Facebook. If I don't come out, something's going on. I get to the jail. The guys are in a single file line. The handcuffed to the feet, ankles. They let them out the shackles, and they put about 35 guys in a room with me. They walk up to me. It's too late to be scared. There's only one guard way back there, and I'm here. Too late to be scared. Hey, I swear to God, as they were walking towards me, something happened to me. My life changed. I sit him down and say, hey man, what's up? What's your name? Marquell, why do you think that your life hasn't worked out up to this point right now? Why do you think so? Well, why? You know what Marquell said? Marquell said, man, I went to alternative high school. I never read a book in my life. My parents ain't go to college. The city's messed up, the weather is messed up. I said, whoa. That's my list. That's my list. I was telling him that's my list. That's what I told Rico. He said the city is messed up, the schools is messed up, my parents is messed up. I said, oh my God. That's my list. It dawned on me that Rico wasn't even teaching me basketball. For 4 years, I didn't have to suit up. He wasn't teaching me anything about sports at all. I hated this guy. He was teaching me not to change my jump shot. He was teaching me to change my philosophy. He was not teaching me basketball. See, back in 2001, all I did was blame other people for my problems. I would say the schools is messed up. People are treating me racist. I've never read no books. I don't have no money. The weather, blah, 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 blah. Rico was like, no, that's not the problem, bro. You are the problem. No excuses. The highest level of maturity is taking full responsibility for your actions, y'all.